demonstrations.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for your great support always. I usually don't take it for granted. Now, today, the AZIMIO One Kenya coalition, led by Raila Amolo Odinga, Kalonzo Musyoka, with other principals, held a PG meeting in Nairobi. And when you look at even the video, Raila Odinga was present, Kalonzo was present, Akina Oparanya was present, people like Mwangi Wairia was present, Peter Munya was also there. So when it comes to the press briefing, Kalonzo Musyoka told Kenyans that Raila Odinga was to rush to emergency meeting, and this was for them to have the press briefing minus Raila Odinga. And so when Raila Odinga left, Kalonzo Musyoka with the other principals had to conduct their press. Immediately Kalonzo Musyoka took over. There was a kind of, it was like a push and a pull behind the scene, not on camera. And you could see even when Kalonzo Musyoka started the presser, he was just trying to tell people to cool down, which it means there was a kind of wrangles outside the tent. And so when Kalonzo Musyoka took over, he never even finished having a press briefing for 2 minutes. Then the presser was suddenly disrupted abruptly, and this forced Kalonzo Musyoka with other principals to vacate the tent. I want you to watch the video, but before you watch, ensure you like the video. I've realized that sometimes you bump into the video, you watch and you forget liking the video. So just do me a favor, ensure you like the video. Thank you so much for the like. Let us watch the presser of AZIMIO before it was disrupted.
Thank you. Resolutions of AZIMIO PG meeting. Dated today, the 18th day, I believe. 18th day of July. 17th day of July. 2024. The joint meeting of the parliamentary group of AZIMIO La Umoja One Kenya Coalition Party was held today, Wednesday, the 17th of July 2024. The coalition expresses its sympathy and condolences to those who lost their loved ones and the hundreds who were maimed, injured, and who had their properties destroyed during the demonstrations.
Remember one thing, when you look at the AZIMIO La Umoja One Kenya coalition, they are battling how they're going to follow the right path that they were during their demonstration. Remember, this demonstration of the GOONS has triggered the political class to have panic mode because it has not been peaceful to them. Why? They are fearing if they keep quiet, the GOONS might take over, which for them, it will be a political blunder, which they don't want. So it's like AZIMIO La Umoja One Kenya coalition, led by Raila Amolo Odinga, they are now busy organizing the house. Because already the ground is so hostile to the government led by William Ruto with his close allies. So this time is a better opportunity for the AZIMIO, which for what I've listened to across the Republic of Kenya, because I've been always keen how Kenyans give their views about the AZIMIO La Umoja, One Kenya Coalition, and the Kenya Kwanza government. Some are saying that the AZIMIO, they were just opportunity, because when they held their demonstration, yes, they had several issues being addressed, and even they end up having a dialogue, a 10-member dialogue committee, and they had certain recommendations that of course were represented before William Ruto in State House and before Raila Odinga in his office, Capitol Hill, Nairobi County. But now when these recommendations were presented to these two leaders, William Ruto and Raila Odinga, they never had that time to implement them. So when the Gen Zs so like, no, we are losing our country to these crooks who they don't have idea of leading our country but to squander our resources. And so then William Ruto akaanza kutafuta dialogue report kwa dustbin, kutafuta penye iliwekwa na kuja sasa kuanza kusema kwamba now let us sign the IEBC bill. And this triggered the so-called popularity of Raila Odinga. When Raila Odinga together with William Ruto had a presser at KICC, when Raila Odinga said that for us, we as AZIMIO, we had this conversation about IEBC, and now it was a report and tabled before the National Assembly, and now William Ruto is signing it into a law. But apart from that IEBC bill, we request Kenyans and Gen Zs to be part and parcel of this dialogue. So what triggered the so-called Raila Odinga AZIMIO La Umoja One Kenya Coalition was that now they were associating. Seems like they were associating the Gen Zs into their dialogue, which when you look at even the bigger percentage of Kenyans said, Raila, we love you. Stay away from this so-called dialogue of William Ruto. The man is just using us. The man is just there to manipulate our mind as if he's the man willing to have dialogue to put our country into a right track, but the man does not have such kind of mind. And so Raila Odinga and the AZIMIO, when you see them now organizing their house, at this time even reaching at a time their press are being disrupted abruptly, who are these individuals? Because I've tried my best to even reach out to my friends that were there. They're telling us it was just a type of wrangles where some individuals are feeling like, no, Raila Odinga is associating himself with William Ruto, and so they want the part and parcel of some individuals in AZIMIO to be appointed to be the CSS of the Kenya Kwanza government. And so there's a kind of fight, pull and push, where some individuals are saying, let us remain as AZIMIO. Let us remain as AZIMIO. Let us not associate ourselves with the dirt of Kenya Kwanza. But some are saying, Kenya is bigger than us. Let us just associate ourselves with them. Let us work together to make one country, Kenya. But some are saying, when will we be able to correct some issues that are affecting us? Yet we are just there. We are just there to assume that everything is okay, and we are mopping off the mess of William Ruto. So they're kind of push and pull. Look at even the statement of Eugene Wamalwa with his DAPK party. They even withdrew from the dialogue in between the AZIMIO and Kenya Kwanza. Remember, the DAPK party is among the affiliate parties in AZIMIO. We are having also Jubilee, led by Jeremiah Kioni. They felt like they were not going to be part and parcel of the AZIMIO dialogue with Kenya Kwanza. Same to now Kenya of Martha Wangari Karua. So there are several affiliate parties here that are distancing themselves from this so-called dialogue that is in between Raila Odinga's ODM and the Kenya Kwanza government. But it is a battle. It is something that we are just waiting how things are going to end. But we are being told that now Raila Odinga, with their colleagues, they are resolving not to be part and parcel of the mess of William Ruto. And they are staying aside. They don't want to be included with the mess of William Ruto. And so they're trying to find themselves into a right track. And by finding themselves on a right track, you saw them even visiting Quarry, where people are being retrieved from a dump site. So it is just for them to make their way right before the people of Kenya. But today's presser that was disrupted, we don't know who are these people. Maybe some hours to come, maybe even tomorrow, we'll have the videos circulating in social media how things went. That is what we're just waiting to see what happened. Because already we can see, myself, I was watching the presser. But I was shocked when the presser was disrupted abruptly. And this forced Kalonzo Musyoka to leave. What do you think, ladies and gentlemen? Drop your opinion at the comment section below. Otherwise, thank you so much because of your great support. Please consider subscribing, liking, commenting, and sharing this video. Bye-bye till you meet in another video.